Hello, how you doing? This is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Here, come on, let's go for a walk. Here. All right, thank you.
Okay.
I want to talk on communications. It's funny because I did it wasn't a class on communications. I did a class, well, not, it's just more general. I answered a whole bunch of questions. And it was based on, it was people from down here. And they were wondering the differences. One thing they can, I mean, it's easy to tell I'm an American. It's real easy. And so they asked questions about, you know, motivation, how I did things, because like I say, most everything I don't follow rules. If I followed rules, I would be just like all these people down here. That's what they do. They all do as they're told. And so their futures are limited. And this is the part that, well, they never get a chance, you know, they don't get a chance to talk to the rich folk down here. And the rich folk really don't care about this stuff. For me, I care about everybody. It don't make any difference. And I believe, yes, in the United States, we're all born equal. Oh yeah, that sounds good. But we make choices. And these choices we make is we choose to be stupid, we choose to be dorks, we choose to follow the crowd, we choose to be money motivated, we choose all this stuff. So we start off even. I mean, I don't care what color you are. I mean, people can bitch and whine about all, well, I don't get the opportunity. Shit. We all don't get opportunities. We have to do things. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to have, and we have to pay for these mistakes. And we have to learn what we can do, what we're capable of doing. And just because we're not capable of doing it now doesn't mean we won't be capable of doing it later on. This is what a lot of people don't do. They get burned once, and then after that, they don't want to play no more. Well, okay, just get in line and do as you're told. You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. So it was funny because we're, you know, and everything that I do, I try to get as much as I can out of it. And I find out what I can get out of it and what I can't, you know, so it's no big deal. It was funny because the one liked my motorcycle. And so we talked about the motorcycle, what I learned. I mean, a lot of people, you just get your motorcycle, you go out and ride around and have fun, and that's it. Well, I got my motorcycle, and then it ended up, I found out my dog liked riding a motorcycle. So we did that, and that was kind of like a carnival act when it started. And as time went on, I drove further. And then I incorporated my work onto the motorcycle. That's why you see my massage table on the side of my motorcycle as we're driving from Panama to Canada. You know what I mean? So now it's all done in small increments. But the thing is, what I learned was, first I learned to ride a motorcycle. Then I learned that my dog likes to ride a motorcycle. Then I learned that we can ride the motorcycle and go all over the place. And then I learned I could do my work as I rode the motorcycle. And then down here, everybody knows me or of me because I'm the guy that rides the motorcycle with the dog on it. And that has opened up a lot of doors for me. So something as simple as riding a motorcycle, like everybody else does, I bent the rules around to do even more. And if I followed the rules, none of that would have happened. And like I say, it hasn't stopped yet. I mean, doing that motivated me to write a book, 5 books, and motivated me to help others with their crosses they have to bear, and they got to do things. And so, and like I say, that's why I do classes. And it was funny because one of the questions was, because everybody that down here, I'm rich, and so they think I'm rich. And so I'm trying to explain to them about money. And remember, I talk about greed and all this type of stuff. And I was trying to let them know that, that I'm not money motivated, and trying to explain things to them, So, hey. Hello. Okay. And later, it turned out, and it's you're not listening, or you're not hearing but what you want to hear. And one of the things that come across was, yes, I'm not money motivated, and so money isn't what makes me do things, and so I really don't care about money. It's no big deal. And what this particular person got out of it was, wow, this guy's got so much money, he doesn't care. Money means nothing to him, so he doesn't want money or need money. So what he wanted was my motorcycle. But he wanted my motorcycle at a garage sale price, I guess you'd call it. And but the thing that was bad is he did it over email. He emailed me and said, since I don't care about money, then he'll give me this whatever, for the motorcycle. So he really missed a lot. One of the things I've tried to press was to man up. And to man up is when you face whatever it is that you got to deal with. And one of the things I always talk about emailing me and stuff like that. You don't email me and expect to get the answers to all of your questions. You're going to get stuff like take personal responsibility, evaluate the situation, determine what your capabilities are, and do what you got to do. And now, you really think I'm going to write exactly everything you're supposed to do? I don't even know you. I don't have any idea your capabilities. I don't know nothing about you. Okay, so in other words, if it's really important, then you and I will sit and we will figure out something. I talk about I'm going to be offering classes. Okay, it's free classes. I'm going to be offering these free classes. And why? It's so then we can sit face to face and work out whatever kind of issues we need to work out. So we use the email, we use the internet, we use telephones and texts and WhatsApps and all that kind of stuff as a communications device, but we don't really use it to fully communicate. Now the younger people think that's communications. So that's why they don't have any social skills. They've got no abilities to do anything under pressure because they're used to doing everything electronically. And but when you're faced with your adversaries, it's a whole lot different. And in business, it's it. You have to sit in front of them and talk and figure out something. This is what he was trying to avoid by emailing me. And by doing that, I lost respect in him. And even if he gave me double of what the motorcycle's worth, I wouldn't take it. I don't want to do business with him. What I'm trying to get across is understand what it is that you're doing, and if you really want to improve your life and do better with your life, you man up. You face whatever it is that you got to deal with, and prepare yourself, get your tools, and have a plan, and you do it. Whether it works out right or it doesn't work out, you learn something, and you're ready for the next one. That's what this person, I doubt, is going to learn. Because like I say, he's not doing one step at a time. He's avoiding a lot of stuff and moving right on to the easy stuff, not wanting to deal with the pressures. And you have to deal with the pressures. A little bit more, a little bit more. You see, I'm all messed up. You think I got like this all of a sudden? No. It's through years of stuff like this that got me to the point where I can get through situations like this. So, in other words, if you have something important to say, you do it face to face. Now, even me, when I go back to the States, I'll be facing people that I need to talk to. And I've already emailed them and let them know that we need to sit down and talk. Because life goes in different stages, different levels. And the same thing, that's what's going on with me. I'm going through a different stage, different level. And I got to figure out more. I'm working on plans. I've got to get some feedback on these plans, and I need to make sure the people I care about know and understand my plans, and then we can make things a whole lot easier. But anyway, communications is a big thing, and like I say, there's a starting of communications, and communications doesn't finish up. One subject may, but the communications doesn't. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.